Hi guys, welcome back to Love and Keto, Ron's weight loss journey, and I'm Ron. Well, if you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel? It helps other people know when they post a video. And before we get started, I'd like to state that I'm not a medical doctor. I don't make any medical claims. This is all based on my own personal journey and my own personal research. Well, welcome to week 76 keto results, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And boy, do I really mean that for this month and for this week, as a matter of fact. Well, we started the month off at 219 pounds, and I had an agenda to get the weight down to in the 210s. I actually had my weight down at one point to 209 pounds, and I had my weight up as high as 224 pounds. So for this past week, I winded up gaining like 2 pounds. I was like 222 pounds. And, it's about life events and everything. And, we had a physical last Monday. I'm not going to be returning back to that doctor anymore. But, so we are going to be getting a new doctor. We are going to be keeping our appointments, however, that we have coming up. Tomorrow we have to go for Tuesday we're going to go for a consultation for a urologist for my, things going on down there, and, a number of other appointments coming up. Still they haven't contacted me about my leg, and I'm getting frustrated with it, and so I'm going to, like I said, this all has to do with my vascular veins not getting the proper circulation going into my leg area. Mostly the reason why my leg is swollen, and there might be some other things going on. So we'll have the consultation tomorrow and talk to her going forward and see what she can do to help me, or at least send me to the right direction to where I need to be, and go from there. In the meantime, I keep praying to God that hopefully things will get a turnaround for my leg. And I'm still having leg issues where my back is, but what's going on basically is when I'm walking, my leg is collapsing a lot. It could be coming in from my hip area or from my knee. We don't know until we have it checked. But, I'm so sick of these doctors that, they just give you the runaround, so it seems. And I get it, they didn't sign up for what's out there right now, but things are going to get better with that. We just got to be patient, like with me with the weight loss. And I'm just taking one day at a time as it comes. So now you wanted to get to and that's why I named the title "The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly." We had a lot of ups and downs this past month on my scale goals. My wife's birthday, she made a cake, and she hadn't had a cake in a couple of years, and she said, "Can I make a cake?" She's afraid of, we've thrown out food, and, I helped her eat part of it, so that, it's a regular cake, and, I'm not, I'm just telling you everything like it is, living my life journey, and most of I'm a volunteer member for the city, and, we had a good night Thursday night at the studio, and then, this past Saturday there, we got a big blizzard of 78 there. We thought we were going to get one equivalent to that storm, and in our particular area for the blizzard of 2022, we had blizzard conditions for a while there, but we didn't get as much snow as I thought we were going to get. I think we got about a foot of snow, and it was all that white fluffy powdery snow, because when I went to go clear the car off Sunday morning, I didn't have to clear anything off. The wind took off all the snow off the car, which was kind of cool. All you had was like a little bit of a snowdrift to pile around my car. I didn't even have to shovel. I just cleared off one side of my car, and that was it. It was only about an inch of snow. Everything else was like bone dry, just like I went to the car wash. So I was just able to pull out. So what I did Sunday morning, I hooked up my dash cam, and I went out and I started doing some road video. And I went up on one of the streets called Wachusett Street, and I started to get a little bit of stuck going up the hill, and I was rocking the car back and forth. I finally got out of it, and then I was going to go all the way down and go back the other way, but I thought against my better judgment. So I thought it'd be a fun project to go do the video roads again on the dash cam. So every now and then I'm going to put some videos up on my YouTube channel on my weight loss, so you get an idea of what I'm looking at when I'm going driving through our city. Now, last year I was on an agenda to walk 100 miles in the month of May. I didn't quite make it. I only did 87 miles, but one particular day I wanted to walk 10 miles, and it was very, very hot that day. And I started from my house, went all the way to Shoreland Farms and all the way back, and I only managed to do 7 miles that day. But I should say 7 because that was a lot of mileage for like a 3-hour walk. And I was like really taking my time. I do a lot of photography along my way. So what I'm going to do is with the dash cam video, show you the distance that I'm actually walking, what I'm seeing. And roads can be quite treacherous walking, and because there's not much sidewalk to walk safely. So I really have to be vigilant and careful walking. And I take my time when I'm walking, and when I'm tired, I stop. It's pretty much that simple. I'm in no agenda to do it within a certain amount of time frame. I have my playlist I put on, and I just enjoy walking, and I talk to a lot of people along the way. So I'm going to have a sip of my coffee in my Be Kind cup over here. So it's Monday morning at the end of week 76. So like I said, we didn't do that great for the month. In fact, we didn't have a very good weight loss month. So what do we got going on for week 77? Well, we're going to do the spirit of 77, and we're going to do another egg fast to get me going back on track again. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Prior to my wife winning that money there, we did shopping last Tuesday before the storm because the stores were jam-packed with people panicking. And so we ended up buying a lot of eggs and some meat supplies and the stuff that we usually use. So I have enough stuff in here to do an egg fast. So I'm going to try to do like a 5-day egg fast, and maybe 7. I'll try to see how long I can go as long as I can hack the eggs. And I'll be filming out all the recipes on what I'm planning on making. The Starbucks style egg bites. I don't know if you ever had those before, but I do them in the Instant Pot. I'm going to be making some egg loaf and some other type of recipes that you might have not known that you can have on the egg fast. And the Steffi from the Incredible Shrinking Steffi there, she has a lot of good recipes. Jasmine Keto Rewind has a lot of recipes for egg fasting, and a whole host of other YouTubers I follow, and of course my own. And I want to do some more recipe filming out this week. And I had a comment about one of the recipes that I had made this past week about the pizza crust recipe. I basically eyeball everything and I just dump and go, and then that's how I pretty much do that, unless it calls for a specific amount. And that's how I've been doing my recipes, and that's why I don't like putting recipes up. But I've been watching other YouTubers film recipes now and studying. And so basically, you noticed I've been putting more and more recipes up on my YouTube channel. I bought some of that money that my wife won this past week. Yesterday I went down to Bath and Beyond. I bought a couple of new stainless steel bowls, and I bought some mason jars, and I'm planning on making a mayonnaise recipe that I did already once, and it came out really, really good. I thought a little bit bitter, but I found out why it was bitter. So I'm going to do the recipe, and hopefully we'll get a little bit better tasting in it. So what I ended up doing to get rid of the bitterness, I ended up putting a couple little packets of monk fruit in there, and it was fine after that. It just needed to be a little sweetener. Added a little sweetener to it. And yeah, so everything is good. So we're going to do the egg fast for 5 to 7 days starting tomorrow, which will be the first. And then the 2nd, we have Featherstone Day here in our city, which is otherwise known as Groundhog Day. And I'll be out there in the morning filming. And, we had the Garden Mania this past week, which is, they set up in the City Hall. I went out there and did some photography for the guys. And, like I said, we're planning on doing some road video this week, and putting up some videos for you to watch. And I narrate about what I remember when I was a kid. And it's been really a good experience. Now, I've been asked, somebody wanted to know today, how much do I charge to film out an event? It all depends on the event and how much filming is involved. And usually around $200 I like to get for a gig. and if I have to use a studio camera, then I don't know if I can make any profit off of that, because I'm not really supposed to, but I suppose he wouldn't have a problem if I did, but I would have to let him know in advance. But I hate to keep giving out all my work for free, because, you know, as a videographer, I need to get my own video camera. I do have my own camera, but I like using the studio one because it has what's called the a rocker, and what that means is you set the you plug in the rocker into the camera, and you get more control over the pan and zoom. And for the whole setup that I use for the Studio One cameras around $1,200, and it's around $3,000 for the entire setup if you include the tripod and the batteries and everything else that the studio lets me have when I go out on location. And I'm taking as many as 5 or 6 cameras at one event when I'm filming, and I'm monitoring all 6 cameras. So, you know, if you want that type of a film setup, I probably would have to charge more. But it all depends on what the event's for. And a lot of times I film and I don't charge anything. I just enjoy giving and helping back to the community. But, you know, if I don't charge anything, you know, how am I going to get, you know, stuff that I need to get my own camera set up, like the studio camera? So, you know, keep that in mind when you ask me, and be respectable to the price, because it's an awful lot of work filming and editing and the knowledge of putting everything together, and I do an excellent job. I've been doing churches. I did the 150th anniversary of the Pilgrim Church here in our city of Leominster. I got them going on filming, and cause now they do live masses. I filmed at the local parish, St. Cecilia's parish, a number of times, and I got them going on Sunday masses as well. And you know, if you need help for your parish or for other events like weddings and stuff like that, I'm available. I'm also a photographer. I have my own Mark 50 camera that I use. I am planning on sending out for a Apple iPhone this month and coming up, and I'm going to use that mainly for my camera for photography, because you can't compete with the quality that you get from some of these mobile cameras. It's phenomenal, the imagery that you get, and plus they're lightweight to carry around. You don't need to carry a ton of lenses, and you know, they give you the true colors of the of what you're taking photography of. And you can buy filters for those just like you can for a regular camera, but I do use both cameras. I'm always carrying extra cameras with me on location, and so that's what we got going on for this week. But anyways, we're going to do an egg fast for 5 to 7 days starting on the first of the new month. And what I'll do is I'll do a complete set of measurements, and I'll take a photograph, or I'll stand here in front of the video camera so you can get an idea of what I look like for a straight profile. And then we'll do some measurements on my stomach, because I got a lot of bloatedness in my stomach that I want to get rid of, and get myself back on track. And hopefully we'll have a better month for February, and we know we're going to have a better month in February. It's that simple, you know. And you know, every day you get up is a fresh start and a chance to start over again. It's pretty much that simple. But I'm going to let you guys go. Enough rattling off. Remember, if you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. Don't forget to share that subscribe button, and be watching for some more recipes and the new segments I got up on the channel now. Throwback Thursday and Skinny Wednesday, and what Ron Eats in a Day series coming pretty soon. And I'll do a complete video of what I'm eating for my egg fast, and day 1 through day 5, and so that'd be pretty interesting. And everybody asks me about my coffee in the morning. I drink Nantucket Blend Medium Roast as my preferred choice, and I use monk fruit as my sweetener in the morning. And I also use light cream from our local store, Market Basket. And I've been doing that for a long time. I tried the egg in the coffee. I tried the heavy cream. I tried the bulletproof coffee. I can't hack any of that. So that's what I have. And I typically would drink about 3, maybe 4 cups of coffee a day. And I'm fine with that. And I've been doing that since the very first day, since I started my weight loss journey. I noticed on all my older videos that I've been posting, and I've been looking back at them, and you know, if I have like a Throwback Thursday, if the weather is good and I'm healthy enough to get out back here on location, I'll try to revisit that location and at that same spot. But with the snow cap cover, it's kind of really hard. So I'm using my green screen a lot. So I hope I have some lighting downstairs in the basement that I get bought there. I haven't used yet. I'm gonna try using the lighting so I can put some more lighting behind me. In order to make the green screen effective, you have to have really good lighting around you, and that's why you see like a gradually shadow around me at times, because I have a hard time cleaning up the green screen behind me. And the green screen, I only paid about $50 for it. And you know, if you're a YouTuber and you're a video blogger like me, and you go out on location, you can put video behind you and different, you know, they're really cool to do. They can do really a lot of neat projects. A few years ago at the studio, I did a project with a split screen interview where I interviewed myself. I want to see if that studio still has that video project that on file. I'm pretty sure they do it, and I'll show you how big I was compared to what I am now. And you know, like I said, if I tell you I'm having a bad month and I've only gained a pound, let's look back and see what I've been able to accomplish up to now. I've lost well over 100 pounds, and I feel pretty fantastic, other than some health issues that I have. And we'll deal with them as we can get to them, like anything else. But anyways, enough said. I'm going to let you guys go. Remember, subscribe to my channel. And remember, sharing is caring. Love you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay vigilant. Have a great week.
Taking my chances along with my dreams. I've got them all packed up in my fantasy limousine. With miles and miles of road ahead, I'm going far away to my fantasy land. With a tick-tock clock to remind me the time is right. I go through everything with a smile and taking every chance that the world can give. Going far. And downs, but it doesn't matter, cause you keep moving forward and you're gonna get better. Taking every right turn and don't look back, but all the things you've learned you're not allowed to forget. And don't stop moving, cause you'll be left behind. Nobody's gonna wait while you mess up your life. I'm dedicated to win, cause this is a race. I'm prepared to play this game with a smile on my face. Step by step until the world is mine. Feet off the ground, I'm gonna live my life at the speed of sound up high.